I love you with my whole heart, Cale McKinley Miller. Now let's get married.
Marriage is a biblical covenant and one of God's greatest gifts and blessings when you live within His will for your lives. They were no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate. That's how God is going to see you after this day. Thank you all for coming. Celebrate this much awaited and much anticipated day.
We actually first met in 5th grade at a church camp, but we didn't start dating until my 7th grade year, his 8th grade year. My love for you has now been growing for 8 years, 8 months, and 18 days. I fell for you my 7th grade year, and now here I am today about to become your wife.
Marriage is a biblical covenant and one of God's greatest gifts and blessings when you live within His will for your lives.
It was at Finley Farms.
Cale proposed to me at Finley Farms.
Well, it's like on the bridge.
He got it rented out and hired my favorite photographer.
We walked up to the bridge and we got on one knee, and then everyone else was on the other side of the bridge. And they were playing music. It was awesome.
And it was easily one of the most special days of my life.
Okay, we are ready.
All right, tell us, are you ready?
Yep, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
If my middle school self could see a snapshot of us here now, I would be excited, so excited. Yet I wouldn't be surprised because even then, I can say that with certainty, my heart, mind, and soul is never more at peace than when I'm with you.
Lauren, I see you in everything. From silly Instagram videos to songs and even movies, you are a part of me. You make me a better person, and you grow flowers in the darkest parts of me. You are my one and only, my forever, and my soulmate. Like we always say, it's me and you forever and ever.
But the very first miracle that Christ ever performed was at a wedding. And there is a significance to that because there's going to be a miracle happening here today. That miracle is, until now, Cale has lived his own life. Until now, Lauren has lived her own life. At the very moment they are pronounced husband and wife, in God's eyes, they are going to become one. I, Cale.
I, Cale.
Take you, Lauren.
Take you, Lauren.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
I, Lauren.
I, Lauren.
Take you, Cale.
Take you, Cale.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
In these vows, the giving of these rings, and the joining of your hands, I now declare, by the power vested in me through God, Cale and Lauren, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Cale, you may now kiss your bride.
Cale often goes in spurts whether or not he feels like talking. During this particular break, he did talk to me. What we proceeded to talk about on top of that mountain made me incredibly happy for him. Cale's words were something along these lines. This trip has made me realize that proposing to Lauren was the best thing that I could ever do. I missed her so much, and these few days roughing it in the woods has made me realize how much I truly need her and her nurturing. To Cale, home is wherever Lauren is at.
Who's the better kisser?
Lauren has always played princess and dressed up since she was little. I guess that all led up till today, and she looks more beautiful than ever.
What do you think?
And also brought a fine young man to our family that I'm proud to call my son-in-law.
And with another show of hands, who loves Lauren and Cale? You guys are so loved by so many people. You're both gigantic weirdos. And you both have huge hearts. And I cannot picture anyone better suited for either of you. Thank you for letting me and all of us celebrate you today. Here's to Lauren and Cale, and finally changing her last name. Cheers.